Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a 14 by 14 inch canvas that I have pre-primed with mead and black paint. I'd like to pick the best side to cover to start a sky. I'm going to use a little Moody Lilac, which I can't exactly remember right now whether it's a primary element, but I don't guess it matters. I just need a really thin coat of paint to imply it's a night sky. But that's really bright. That's not moody at all. It's beautiful. Let's grab some blue. I think that might help me. Let's make sure it's shaken. Pulled out the violet too, but I don't think I'll need it. Not from the looks of it. I'd like something else in there like Payne's Gray, but I'm not sure how that's going to work right now, so we'll just get this covered as best we can, as quickly as possible. Maybe let it go all the way down below the horizon line. The thinner it is, the faster it'll dry. Oh, I want to tempt fate. One of these times. I might cause myself a problem. Hopefully this is not that one. But, got Deco Art. Iridescent Pearl. I don't know how that's going to work, so I might as well try it now. Except for that one mark there. I like the contrast. It's neat you can scrape it down to canvas or the first layer of paint. Got a whole bunch of paint right here, needs to go away. I love my spatula. I recommend these, by the way. Now I can always put more interference blue or more Moody Lilac or interference, whatever it is. It's definitely an interference violet, the Moody Lilac. Whatever's on my spatula is leaving a mark and I don't want that. There we go. So I want to put some mountains in the background and swipe them down. I've got some indigo violet. I'm going to have to thin that down, obviously. Mix it with some Purely Peacock, I believe. Yes, it is. And use a little card and some cell activator. I'm not sure what color to use. I've got green. Let's try it. Nothing to lose by trying it at this point. Just a little piece of cut up mail. I'm not getting any cells, but I haven't stopped to think about what other cell activator I might want to use. I don't really need cells, but I am inclined to go ahead and grab an acetate tool And maybe I'll try some gold or some copper. It doesn't matter if the gold doesn't work either. Well, it's not really working out the way I anticipated, but that's okay. Because I can always add paint later. I can't add any more of that violet because it's not flowing very well. So this is supposed to be a practice run, and so that means I'll keep it simple. I'm not so sure about the green cell activator. Get rid of those things. I've got a 10-inch canvas over here, and I'm going to use it as a palette. I've got some Purely Pigments gold. I should have painted something across the bottom. Okay, never mind. Frog prints. I don't use a lot of, so I'll use some of that as a background color as well. And it will probably be more than that. I've got Vivid Intense Green. I didn't really put down a pillow this time. So we'll try it without the pillow, because I like the idea of using that gold. This is called Sea Monster. I want a little peacock in there just because. I am getting some cells. I've got Sour Apple. It's in my hand, so I might as well use it. And I started out wanting with Fandango, which needed to be shaken up. I'm not sure how much of this I need or what I want to put in. I've got some golden iridescent gold, and I think that's going to go in there. I'm tempted to use the copper cell activator, because last I knew it was working. I've got some triple sec. I know when I'm panicking it's just hard not to use more colors. And I'm going to use the turquoise. That seems like a good idea. Now I need something to pick this up with, and I've got a shovel right there. I don't know if this is enough or not. I know I don't want that chip on there. So I'm going from the left side, which is, no, right side. So dyslexic sometimes. And I thought I would use the copper, and maybe I should contemplate that if this does not work. Not really color for Dark Night. I'm going to get rid of that. I've got more. Got some tremendous cells. Just not sure that they're going to pan out yet. I feel like I should have put some purple in there. If there's a space in between, I could either add a color or leave it, but I'm thinking I'm going to tip, so it'll probably disappear anyway. I'm just going to keep adding this because I think it's going to be more than one stage. And if I put puddles down, they'll be heavy enough to tip and move. I should have put some paint at the back of my shovel. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Even without the purple I wish I had. I don't think copper would have helped me. I think I'm going to pick up the rest. Even though I'm not sure I have room for all of it. I still kind of like it. This is my silicone brush. I use these all the time. I've got a set of them. There are more expensive ones than the ones that are on Amazon. If you need a link, just ask me. If I rub the paint into the canvas, it'll dry and it'll be easier to use as a palette next time. That's my theory at the moment, unless I like what I do, in which case it becomes a painting. I'm going to let that drip right over here. Well, I thought it was anyway. Let's get this out of the way. Bring over my palette, so-called palette, and use it. As an edge catcher. My paint in my sky is still dripping, still wet. Alright, that's my stage one. I'm going to torch real quick because I see bubbles. Real quick. I'm really inclined to just go ahead and grab a swipe card and do something with all of this. I'm not sure copper is what I want though. I wish I'd made up some purple that works. Well, as in I don't have to share this with anyone unless I want to. I think I'm just going to use purple. Still see bubbles, I'm going to have to pop them. I guess I got some cells, I should be happy. Guess I'm back to experimenting to try and get what I want. I like it. So this is dry, and I kind of like that sky, but I'm going to change it. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I've got a bunch of colors out, starting with Oriental Blue. If I don't like it, I'll use my sponge to take it away. And the blue won't do much except for help me break up the hard lines, I guess. I'm hoping. That's better already, in my opinion. Now, I meant to grab my sponges out of the bucket. So I am, because I'll need to wipe off my spatula. And that's the best thing to use, is a damp sponge. And then dry it. Okay, so I've got some gone bananas. Actually, I'm going to use my dish as a palette. I'm going to put some of everything that I want for my sky color, I think. Well, maybe just the yellows and the oranges to start with. This is my custom yellow orange that I mixed up myself. Pretty sure I don't need all that gone bananas for sure. This is saffron. Move that out of the way. And we'll have these handy. Why don't I go ahead and use a little tiny bit of orange crush, because I've got a little bit of orange crush to use. We'll see how this works. Sometimes it works well. I wanted to make sure I had put that white pearl over the interferences, and I was worried I was going to lose all my interference, but I'm actually not unhappy with the way this is starting. Just mixing several different colors right on my canvas. I was really happy when I got to the studio today and I saw that that pearl had turned it pretty much white, which is the perfect thing to be able to put a bright color down over, I expect. Now I want some pink. And what am I going to use for pink? I've got Rhapsody Rose, which is kind of too red. And this is Ginger Flower. And I don't think it's going to do it. I've still got color on my spatula blade. I think I'm going to grab a clean spatula. And utilize both. Take the rest of my excess color right off there. Probably should have left a little white, but I'm not too concerned about it actually. But because I'm spreading such a thin layer of paint, I want to keep at it until I get it all down, because it'll start to glop up and dry pretty quickly. Should have thought to bring a little bit of frosted berry out, because it's a nice light color, but I think this periwinkle will probably work just as well. And I love this color anyway. This color I'll be able to move that up and it won't hurt anything. I'd like to get very abstract in my sky. I'm thinking of putting some of that right down. I would like to get used to using a palette. No interference there. I don't know what's in my paint. Try it one more time. I guess it's gone. I hope so. Now I've got Snapdragon, which I decided I wanted some of as well. That I'm not worried about. I've wanted to layer a sky for a long time. For some reason I've been having landscaper's block. I think I want more of that, because I really like it. This is looking a little naked right here, so I'm going to have to do something with that, I think. I thought about putting a moon in the sky, and I'm not really done thinking about it. I like that combination of colors a lot. Thought I might want to use the white again, but I don't think so. But I might want a little bit more. See, I'm getting brave now. That worked. If I'm going to put a moon in, after the last time I did a painting, I didn't really get it as moonish or white as I wanted, so I might put white down and then a moon after. But in the meantime, that's got to go. And there's something in there. Definitely got to go. Maybe no moon, or maybe sun and moon at the same time. And that would be where the sun would go. Yeah, I am. I'm messing with it with my finger. Kind of want some more purple, but I think I'm good. I could always add more if I really want to. Not a good idea to use your fingers unless it's really dry. I kind of like that, just like it is. That little thing right there is probably not right. I like it. I might even be done with it. Cool. Ha! I'm pretty sure that the sky will dry just as pretty as it is now. I'm not going to worry about my edges. I usually black them anyway. I like the drama. The sky doesn't look too contrived. Although I do have that one spot that's driven me to come back right now. Because I don't think it's going to hurt anything for me to try and camouflage it. I've got this mark that my spatula made, and I wasn't being careful enough. What am I going to do with that? Put it right along the edge and wipe it off. I don't really want orange in the purple. So anything I put up here that's light will probably look like a cloud, since they all look like clouds anyway. I like wispy things. This is looking a lot too austere. Not sure what to do about that. Where is my... There it is. Oriental blue. Just couldn't leave well enough alone, could I? Oriental blue and a little more Snapdragon. Maybe even a little... Yeah. Once I get used to the idea that I like the colors, then I can be a little more free with my additional colors. So I've got rid of a lot of the dark, but most of it is still sort of lurking in the background, which I kind of like. If I want something up here, I got more than I bargained for. It's late in the day for me to be painting. Because I love pink, I guess. It's all Leslie's fault. It's a wild orchid from Colourarte that started my obsession with pink. No, I really like that. And I was expecting to put a moon in the sky, and it does not matter to me at all that I did not. It'll be a little different when it dries, but not a lot. And I really love that sky. And I don't think the green is hurting anything on the bottom. It looks pretty good. Thanks for stopping. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you'd like to inquire in artwork. Linked here you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of my websites, my Amazon link. Volumes 1 and Volumes 2 of my books are on the Amazon link because I can, and Unlimited Possibilities, the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Questions are welcome and encouraged. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. Thank you. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you to the members. Thank you to those of you who use PayPal to make a donation to keep me painting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys endlessly, and you inspire me always. My paint pouring recipes below show more. Thank you for being here. Bye for now. Priscilla out.